from Michael Bishop when he came in the game. Of course, he had the one touchdown throw to Jamal Robertson.
Second half underway. Vanderjagt's kick bouncing to Fred Reed. Trying to get inside. And Reed brought down at the 30-yard line. And the tackle made by Adrian Mays. So Kevin Glenn, his numbers through the first half, it almost sounded like Doug Barry wasn't entirely upset with the offense, just not productive in the end.
Yeah, I'm going to read between the lines too, and he said that 7 yards a carry is what Charles Roberts is getting to Sarah, and that, you know, if you read between the lines there, we may see a lot more Charles Roberts in this second half.
Again, we have seen many teams move the football against the Argos between the 30s. And a completion there to Derek Armstrong.
Yeah, Kevin Iben came straight across in the pursuit. He cut his own player out, Kenny Wheaton, who's real slow to get up. Looks like he'll stay in the game, but Wheaton was limping getting out of the hit there from his teammate Kevin Iben. He's doing his inventory right now. Ankle, good. Okay, knee, not bad. All right, let's play.
Shoes on the other foot for a change, because he's usually causing the discomfort. There's a pass and some punishment there, and there it is. Kenny Wheaton dishing it out that time on Romby Bryant.
And Middlebrooks, it looked like from the outside. It was Middlebrooks Wheaton sandwich. This has been a physical football game. Again, these two teams play each other 3 more times after tonight. Always want to set the tone.
Gain of 7 for Bryant, 2nd and 3, and another quick hitter to Romby Bryant, who lateral or fumbled, and Derek Armstrong's off to the races down the sidelines. Argos are looking for a flag. If that was a lateral, it was forward.
Well, they're gonna take a look likely, because it was a lateral.
Challenge flag out from Rich Stubler.
It was clearly a lateral at the end of this play. Bryant, as he's going down with his right hand, will give the little toss, and that looks forward from that angle without question.
Yep.
Because it looks like Derek Armstrong picks the ball up right on the stripe, right there. And Romby Bryant pitched it a yard back, so that's going to come back.
Heads up play by the rookie Bryant. However, it is forward, and this play's under review.
Connor was challenging the ruling on the field that the player was not down by contact. I'll review the play.
So Murray Clark will head under the hood, and again, he will get guidance from Art McAvoy, who is upstairs in the press box.
They talked about down by contact there. Romby Bryant on the outside. I don't think he was down before he pitched the ball. But if that is ruled as forward, then you can't have 2 forward passes in one play. And remember, a forward pass is anything. Can be underhand, overhand, sideways pitch. The official talked about down by contact. His feet and body are a yard back of that stripe. Tough to tell if he was down by contact from that angle.
Well, last year we did have circumstances where the officials wanted to know exactly what the coach wanted reviewed.
Yeah, but if they go in there and see something else, they can also call that. Romby Bryant, right of your screen, the little smile, I think, kind of knows that he'll get the catch.
Was a first down catch, to be sure. And now want to know if it stands up as a 39-yard gain or a little bit less.
The official just got the word that his 90 seconds are up. And we're in a little overtime on the review, but
Surprised because it seems like there is a clear angle.
well, again, I mean, this could be the process going on in the booth. There is that they talked about down by contact, but they're investigating the lateral and whether or not it was forward or not. Down by contact is a different issue.
I think he's got to put another quarter in to stay.